I'm a very nostalgic person. I save essays, I save pictures that I made, and I save stories I wrote in primary school. Now I'm going to start off with one that, when I look back on it now, I'm still proud of it. I don't think I've actually ever drawn anything better since. It's in this lovely green cover. Green still being one of my favorite colours, so you know. It's by me, Jonte flyttar in. I remember liking to do these exclamation marks in the beginning as well as the end of a sentence. Now I didn't go full Spanish, I didn't flip them over. I just thought that, you know, it's a bigger exclamation if they're on both sides. It doesn't actually say what grade I was in. I would say I'm in 3rd grade, age 10? 9? Let's begin. Det var en gång en dinosaur som hette Jonte. Han bodde i hus på Protestantgatan 28. That's Protestant Street. I don't know what was that a thing? Or did I just not know what a Protestant was? De hade precis flyttat in. Han trivdes redan där. Problemet var att han inte hade några vänner. Jonte is wearing a fabulous wizard's hat, which is purple and quite fancy. There's also a little doorbell. There's different things in every window and different types of curtains. So I've really gone the extra mile. Jonte var 7 år och han skulle börja skolan till hösten. Men det var oändlig tid tills dess, tyckte Jonte. För det var bara början av sommaren nu. Men det var redan 20 grader varmt. Jonte var på sitt rum och tänkte lite. 20 degrees. Whew, you know? Hot. It's a Swedish child writing this. And so this, I think, is the last picture that's actually been coloured in, and I've given up halfway. I hated colouring in. In a way, I still do. I like it, but I'm not good at it, and I always feel like my drawings get worse as I colour them in. So it's got a really fancy bed. It's got like these little golden domes on top, and there's a little drawer underneath. Very convenient. Oh man, there's so many details on this. The light has little dinosaurs on it. And you can tell now Jonte has a cool orange hairdo as well, which you couldn't see before because of his wizard's hat. That was way before my time there, because he's got that giraffe toy that all kids have these days, the one that gets full of mould. So don't chew on it. And then he's made a beautiful drawing of a pony that he put up, and to make it more like authentic, I've turned the E backwards because obviously Jonte isn't as advanced as I am and his writing isn't as good. Man, I'm proud. Can you tell? Well done me. Det Jonte funderade på var vilken av dem som bodde nära honom han skulle ringa på. Men han kunde inte bestämma sig, så han gick ut för att ringa på alla. Men var han än kom så sa de, jag har redan många vänner. Sen slängde de igen dörren. Jesus! Was I working through something? Did people not want to be my friend at this time? I feel, oh my god! And if you look at the illustration, which now isn't coloured anymore, and it's definitely less detailed, you've got Jonte looking unimpressed. And then you've got a little kid poking his head out of the door, I guess just before slamming it in his face, going, stick, which means get out, get lost. Sun's shining though, you know, because it's 20 degrees and it's hot. Jonte blev jätteledsen. Några tårar föll ner från hans kind. Sen sprang han fort hem till mamma. När han sprang sprutade tårarna, så de som han sprang förbi trodde att han var en bil en regnig dag i november. Oh my god. Bringing in the metaphors. Wow. Or actually, no, it's not a metaphor, is it? It's a simile. Advanced writing techniques right there. So he's running, as you can tell from the speed of his body. The tears are just absolutely splashing. And then this old man walking past with this curly hair and goatee. Man, he looks cool. And there's a road that this man is walking in. He's walking in the road. När han kom hem sa han, mamma, jag vill flytta härifrån. Här finns ingen kompis. Jag vill tillbaka till gamla stället med Dadde och din Bob. Sorry. It's made up dinosaur sounding names. Jag vill tillbaka till gamla stället med Dadde och din Bob. De var hans bästa vänner. Alla är jättedumma här. Oh. And then he comes home and his mum with a massive 80s fluff do She's like the dino version of Marge Simpson. The garden's beautiful. Look at the detail I put into those roses. I'm sure I was very proud of them. You got some tulips, you got some generic flowers. I don't think I've put this much effort into art since. Men lilla vän, sa mamma, du måste förstå att jag och din pappa inte har råd att bo kvar i vårt gamla hus. Jontes mamma heter Disa och hans pappa heter Dinorus. Jonte blir sur och går ut igen. Okay, there's a bit of a contingency issue in this because they were outside having this conversation unless their garden's inside, but I'm gonna let it slide. And you can tell as well that he was meant to go into his room because the bed is starting to sort of appear behind him there, but I changed my mind and he went back outside, which was an artistic choice that I made, and I think we should all respect that. This is really heartbreaking. That I want to point out as well that this did not happen to me as a child. I grew up in the same house from the day I was born until I was 16. I wasn't wanting for anything as a child. I was fine. And also I like that I want to tell you the names of the parents. That's absolutely irrelevant. Every name except his name is with a lowercase letter. Maybe I just want to make sure that everyone knows that Jonte is the most important part in this story and everyone else is, forgettable. Although I still needed to name them. Jonte går till lekplatsen och gungar. Plötsligt kommer en dinosaurflicka. Jonte ser henne, sen blir han någonting som Dade absolut hade förbjudit honom till. Kär. It's in quotation marks, so I guess he's not actually in love. I remember being very proud of this particular drawing. I think it was probably inspired by Bugs Bunny, but as you can see his eyes are boing out of his skull because he sees this girl, this dino girl, and wow. Hon sätter sig på gungan bredvid Jonte. Han blir så gott som tokig, men får bara fram... Vad heter du? Dinora, säger hon. Det är ett fint namn, stormar han. Jag heter Jonte. Can we just take a minute to sort of question why everyone else has dino-related names except for Jonte, who's just got a name, regular... albeit kind of silly name, whereas everyone else has a dino-related name. There's a lot to talk about here. Gender norms for one. We've got introduced a female character who has a bow in her hair. She's got hearts for spots, and she's got eyelashes, which obviously men don't have. I don't know if I thought that meant that she was using mascara or if I was just lulled into this idea that this is how we draw females. But it's an interesting aspect from a 10-year-old girl to go how do I make sure everyone knows this is a girl? Oj, vad klockan blev mycket, säger Dinora. Jag måste gå. Var bor du förresten? Protestantgatan 28, säger Jonte. Du kan komma och hälsa på. Ja visst, hej då. Jonte svimmar på gungan. That escalated quickly. She's asking where he lives. He can tell her that, which I think is, impressive in his state. But I think then the amount of energy that went into staying calm in that conversation just overwhelmed him, and he's out. But he's happy. He looks very happy. I think good things are about to happen for him. I'm proud of him. He did good. När Jonte vaknar är det skymning. Jonte skyndar sig hem. När Jonte kommer hem säger han andfådd: kaka nu, kaka fort. Han får en kaka och ett glas saft. Han äter det, sen går han och lägger sig. Sorry, I can barely contain myself. What the hell? So clearly what he eats for dinner is cookies and squash. He needs some sugar, he needs to revive himself because he's been fainted for hours, is out for hours, and so he runs home. His mum asks no questions about why his son is there so late and demanding cookies, but I'm sure she's busy. I'm sure she's got loads to think about. And we've got his room again with little Zeds, and he's got a little sleeping hat, which is quite similar to the wizard's hat he was wearing before. The attention to detail of 10-year-old me is impressive. You even got the backwards E at the horse. Although that horse looks a lot better than the other one that he drew. So I think I was not happy with it, and so I sort of improved on it. I might also be slightly fewer drawers. But we're nitpicking. Nästa morgon ringer det på dörren. Jonte öppnar. Hela tiden säger han för sig själv: Dinora, Dinora. Han öppnar, blundar och säger: Hej Dinora. Som syn är är det inte Dinora, utan brevbäraren. Jonte tar förskräckt posten och smäller igen dörren. There's a lot of slamming doors in this universe, but also, wow, okay. That's weird behavior, Jonte. Why on earth did you open the door and closed your eyes? Did you expect her to kiss you? Is that what I'm trying to sort of portray? Or is it that he's so nervous? Or is it just for comedic effect? Either way, perfect. Awkward encounter created. At least it takes the mail. Han tittar igenom posten. Han är arg. Otroligt arg. Han hittar ett vykort till honom. Det är från din Bob. Han är på Kanarieöarna. Då ringer det på dörren igen. Disa öppnar. Hon skriker Jonte, det är till dig! Jonte går till dörren. Det är Dinora. I don't know why she is in quotation marks. I think that was like just like the two exclamations, it was a way of like going Papa! Although that's not at all what it means. At least now every other character has a capital letter in the front of their name, which I think is nice. They've been like upgraded. And then he says Milda Matilda, which I don't even know how to translate, but it is possibly the nerdiest thing I could have written. Oh golly gosh. She's arrived, guys. It's very exciting. Hon säger att han måste skynda sig för de ska till skolan. Oj, Milda Matilda, utbrister Jonte. Vad det har gått snabbt. Det håller Dinora med om. Okay, pause. It was the beginning of summer. How long did it take for him to go around and knock on everyone's door? Did that take all summer? How big was the area? This is very, very disturbing. And you can understand why he was down. Yeah, she agrees. Because I think as I was writing it, was like, yeah, it doesn't quite add up. Like, the contingency is flawed. Sen går de. I skolan delas de upp i klasser. Dinora och Jonte kommer i samma klass. Det är 28 personer i klassen. Alright, standard. Also now Jonte is taking the lead, going ahead in front of her and going, hurry! The sun is still shining, but there's a few clouds in the sky. I don't know if that meant anything. I don't know if I was trying to like say anything or if it's just sort of a case of me wanting to change the scenery a little bit. På rasten lekte Jonte och Dinora. Jonte måste gå på toaletten. Men de är mitt uppe i en lek så han väntar ändå ett litet tag. De leker mamma, pappa, barn. Dinora är mamma, Jonte är pappa och Dinoras lilla leksaks dinosaur är barn. There's suspense because he needs to pee. But he's waiting, like that's the dedication he has to the game and to this girl, is that even though he needs to pee, he doesn't go straight away. So wow, I mean, what a guy. But also, the game of them being I wanna say that my parents were pretty happy. Like, I don't know why everything is so bad. They've got the backs to each other. The girl is with the baby. He's heading out and he's like, I'm heading out, and she's going, okay. Nu är han så kissig så han nästan kissar på sig, så han går på toa ändå. Då kommer en kille som heter Adiner. Oh, that is a bad guy's name, isn't it? Han är jättedum mot Dinora och trycker upp henne mot trädet. Sen putar han henne jättehårt. Dinora börjar gråta för hon är jätterädd. Adinor är en riktig bråkstake. Damn. He's got X's on his back. And also, I would say that he's got a little bit of an eyeliner. I don't know what that's about. And a cap. It's not a backwards cap, so he can't be that bad, but I mean, he's still wearing a cap, so, you know, he's a pretty bad guy. I don't think I have a lot of confidence in my drawing, because I also did, like, an arrow to tell you who was which. Maybe I thought they looked too similar. Oh my god, guys. I think I'm trying... Okay, I'm very impressed. The clouds are gathering over the sun. I'm doing the thing. There's actual storytelling devices going on. I'm very impressed. Då kom Jonte precis ut från toaletten och såg vad som hände. Han sprang fram och puttade undan Adinor. Så hårt så han ramlade. Då sprang Dinora fram till Jonte och sa, vad du är modig. Sen gav hon honom en lång puss mitt på munnen. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh, that pisses me off. Is that how I looked at girls and boys? I was like, boys are mean to girls and girls can't do anything, and then another boy saves them and then you give them some sugar. That's problematic. Also, the sun is winking. The sun sun is like A. I like that I made the sun part of it. And then it's slut, which spells slut, and I'm sorry about that. I'm not judging Dinora, that's just how we say the end in Swedish. Fortsättning följer kanske. A very loose promise, and it didn't continue. My battery's running out, so I really need to stop this right now. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please write a comment telling me if you would like me to do it again, and if you enjoy the story. I think it's pretty great, to be honest. I'm proud of child me. And subscribe for more, and like the video if you liked it, and I will see you next time. Bye!